Take the next step toward the career you want, be it business, cybersecurity, healthcare, or more. UMGC can help you get there. No application fee when you apply by August 31st. Visit umgc.edu, certified to operate by Chev.
The best defense is a good offense. So before the sewer backs up into your home and wreaks havoc, stop freaking and call Beacon. Beacon Plumbing, Heating, and Mechanical is there for you when you need them most. 1-800-FREAKIN or beaconplumbing.net.
Hey, this is BJ. Thanks for listening to our show's podcast. If you're a fan of all things geeky, you should check out my other podcast, BJ Shea's Geek Nation. We have new episodes every day, and you can check it out at bjgeeknation.com.
Your home is going into foreclosure and you feel like a financial wreck. You don't know where to turn for accurate information. I'm bankruptcy attorney Travis Gagne. Let's talk about some legal options. If we work quickly, we can propose a plan to save your home, modify the loan, or in many cases even eliminate your second mortgage. The consultation is free. I've helped hundreds of people just like you make informed decisions about whether to save their home or exit it on a reasonable, organized timeline. The chapter you choose sets the tone for the next chapter of your life. Please contact me today at choosetherightchapter.com. That's choosetherightchapter.com.
99.9 KISW, the Rock of Seattle. Oh, this could be some great news if you're missing speed, baby.
What kind of speed are we talking about?
Uh-oh. Yeah, I'm talking about the movie kind. Sandra Bullock.
Oh.
She shared a funny idea for Speed 3, and it does include a reunion with her Speed co-star Keanu Reeves.
Look, no, I'd be happy to sit in any vehicle with Keanu for the duration of I've said it before, I think we should be really old and like in an RV. Like, he's driving this time, and I'm telling him how to drive. We're fighting maybe. And the whole thing is just cars like trying to like get around us the whole time, and we're just putting along the interstate.
I'd go see it.
Right? Of course you would. You'd go see it and fall asleep in it, but you'd go see it.
What are you talking about? Speed will keep me awake. Alive. I didn't know my life was depending on this movie, but...
Yeah. Well, I mean, there are dumber ideas.
True. And I've seen them all.
I know, right?
Yeah, I think you have, actually. You're gravitated towards those movies.
Vicky and Danny, have you seen Speed?
When I was a kid.
Okay.
I remember, because I think maybe that was the start of me liking both boys and girls, because I had a crush on Sandra Bullock and Keanu Reeves. Like, I was obsessed with that movie. I had no idea what was going on except bus and these two people.
Do you remember Speed 2?
No.
But you saw Speed 1?
No.
You've never seen Speed 1?
No.
Okay.
No one remembers Speed 2.
And I think they prefer it that way.
Yeah.
Well, they got paid, so I'm sure they're very happy about
Hey, that's
Speed
a
2.
fair point.
Yeah.
Wouldn't it be great if, like, every once in a while they just revisited the Speed franchise? Like, maybe when they get super old, when they're like, you know how I don't know if you ever go to like, the mall and all of a sudden, like it's not a party bus, but it's like the short bus and it just pulls up to the front of the mall and there's a bunch of old people come out.
Oh yeah, the retirement bus.
Yeah, like that would be awesome if like Speed 6, the retirement bus, and it's just like, I don't know what.
Or they take over the retirement bus and it can't go faster than 30 miles per hour or they all die.
I think the best part would be instead of like Speed 3, 4, and 5, they just go to Speed 6.
Oh,
right.
yeah.
Just jump straight ahead.
Yeah, just don't even acknowledge
It's
like
wait,
any other ones.
You had how many other movies? Sorry, Speed 6. See it now.
And Speed doesn't mean you have to be in a bus. I mean, in Speed 2 was, I think, in a boat, wasn't it?
Yeah, but it was Speed 2 Cruise Control.
Cruise Control.
Oh,
Yeah.
Wow, seemed like a good idea on the chalkboard.
So like Speed 8 could be them at a supermarket in one of those like little like machine, like those, I don't know, those scooters that they have.
Oh, okay.
The
Speed
Rascals.
8.
Like the Rascals. Yeah.
Oh, like get a hover round. You know what? Let's make it real fancy.
Sandra Bullock stuck in the produce section in her Rascal and can't go any slower than 3 miles per hour. I don't know.
This is a movie right here.
Yeah, it's probably not going to happen.
Oh, you think?
I don't even think Speed 3 is going to happen. You think Keanu Reeves is really going to sign on to do Speed?
Well, I think money's an interesting thing. Money's an interesting thing.
I don't think he's about the money. I think he's just about whatever. I don't even know how, like...
Well, why did he do Bill and Ted then?
I think for funsies.
All right,
do you think he needs the money?
Well, sometimes he likes to donate a lot of money, so maybe he'd do it for that.
That's the way to get him.
Yeah. You know what? We'll donate all your money to your favorite charity, and we won't tell anybody about it because we know that's how you like to go.
That is true. I mean, he's kind of unassuming with that kind of stuff.
Well, it would be interesting because even Keanu wasn't in Speed 2.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, it was some dude named Jason Patrick.
The Terminator, right?
No, that's Robert Patrick.
Oh.
Yeah. I don't know who Jason Patrick is. And
He's
I think
been in a bunch of stuff, but I don't think you would actually remember him.
All right. Well, Jason, nice career. Was Sandra at least in Speed 2?
Yeah, she was. She was the one that was coming back. I think she went on a trip or something.
No wonder she wants to do Speed 3. It's like, oh, you know what? And she's like, well, if Keanu wants to come back, it's like, oh, yeah, he didn't even do 2, Sandra. You're going to try to get him to do 3?
And put some respect on Jason Patrick's name. He was in The Losers and The Alamo and Geronimo and American Legend.
I know that guy.
Actually, The Losers is a good movie. I just don't remember him being in it.
Same.
Yeah, I know that face, but like he looks a lot like other people. I think that's the problem.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, well, Chris Evans was in The Losers. Jeffrey Dean Morgan.
I watched that movie.
Yeah,
That movie's good. Yeah, you're right, Rev. Now I remember that movie.
Yeah, Zoe Saldana. It's a really, really good movie that's just not appreciated.
And most importantly, Jason Patrick's in the movie.
I don't know who he was. You're right. I don't have any clue who he was in that movie. It's been a while since I've seen The Losers.
Yeah, he played like Max.
Oh, Max!
Yeah.
Oh, right.
I don't know which person Max was.
I think really I think they should combine one of Sandra's most popular projects for lately that was on Netflix with Speed, and they blindfold her or whatever so she can't ever see while she's driving, called Speedbox. What do you think? Who's with me?
Speedbox.
No? All right. Well, I tried.
You did try.
I got nothing for you then, kids. Nothing at all for you.
Back to the drawing board.
Yeah.
For all parties.
Well, some are calling this the most Canadian crime of all time, man. As a rollerblading guy with a hockey stick stole a woman's toque. And Steve will tell you all about this. He's got the Mix Report for you at 6:17 on The Rock.
BJ and Migs, mornings on The Rock, 99.9 KISW.
Everything is better electrified. Like the guitar, toothbrushes, or cars. And Hyundai has the widest range of electrified vehicles on the market, including the first ever Tucson and Santa Fe plug-in hybrid EVs. You can use electric when you want it or gas when you need it. It's your journey. Evolve it beyond the pump in the 2022 Tucson or Santa Fe plug-in hybrid EVs. Visit your nearest Hyundai dealer or learn more at HyundaiUSA.com. Call 562-314-4603 for complete details.
99.9 KISW, The Rock of Seattle.
Well informed on the issues of the day? Not this guy. Live from the KISW News Center in downtown Seattle, this is the Migs Report.
Well, thanks, you guys, and thanks to Kia Up You Out for giving us the Migs Report. And today, it's a very special day.
Oh, yeah?
And I'll let Alex Trebek, the late, great Alex Trebek, let us know why today is such a special day.
Panda, 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 panda.
It's National Panda Day.
Oh, wow.
So say hi to a panda.
We have a National Panda Day rather than international, huh?
Right. This is just for America.
Oh, okay. Didn't know we cared that much about the panda.
I don't know what's going on in New Zealand or Spain or Italy, but today we celebrate
Panda, panda,
the panda.
Ah, very nice.
It's also Lips Appreciation Day, so.
Oh, Sarah will love that.
Oh, because her lips contributed to a tattoo on one of her friend's bodies.
Yeah, and she's always been about lips. Any sort of any decal, any sticker, any cup that has lips on it like that, she's always been crazy for.
Any reason why?
I don't know why. Now that I think about it, that's a really good question.
Well, maybe we need to get her in here to find out why she's so obsessed with lips.
All right, I'll get her. We'll get this big update after the news.
Okay, sounds fair. Okay. Also today, a very special day for all of us wrestling fans, because it was today when Stone Cold Steve Austin was outside of the ring as Jake the Snake Roberts was leaving the ring. Jake the Snake was a man known for being pretty religious at the time, and Steve Austin said this.
You sit there and you thump your Bible and you say your prayers, and it didn't get you anywhere. Talk about your Psalms, talk about John 3:16. Austin 3:16 says, I just whipped your ass.
That's right. Happy National 316 Day for Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Oh, I see what we're doing. Okay, there we go. I wasn't sure. Now I get it.
Austin 316 just said he whipped your ass, BJ.
Okay, then.
So break some glass today, chug a beer, spray somebody with a milk truck. Do whatever you want to do. Just do it for Stone. Hit somebody in the head with a bedpan.
Yeah.
I mean, any of these things are possible.
Hey, listen, it's 316 Day. I had no idea it was such an important day.
It's a very important day for us wrestling fans. All right, today, Also, a very special day for those in Canada because some are saying that this is the most Canadian crime of all time. I just love the headline. A rollerblading guy with a hockey stick stole a woman's toque. If you don't know, a toque's a beanie, but that's what they call it in Canada. Apparently, police in Canada had to arrest a man who was wreaking havoc in Victoria on Monday afternoon. And like I said, he was rollerblading through downtown. He had a hockey stick in his hand. He was using it to bang garbage cans and hit windows of businesses, which is not a very cool thing to do. No. But apparently, then things got a little bit crazy when he started chasing a woman, stole her toque. And then, fortunately, the woman was not injured. But she was just mad because, well, he stole her toque.
I mean, yeah, that's her toque. And she's probably had that for a while, her prized possession.
I like the police arrived. He then rollerbladed around the police car before they caught him, and they took him into custody. No word on whether or not the woman got her toque back, but I'm going to assume that she did.
Was his name either Bob or Doug? That's the big one.
Does that go over the head, though, of anyone that's not 50?
Yeah,
or in their late 40s?
I only know it because you guys reference Bob.
Oh, man, nobody knows Bob and Doug.
That's our radio.
Oh, yes.
Whoops. Yeah, Bob and Doug McKenzie, I feel like is
that was Rick Moranis before anybody knew who Rick Moranis was in the States. That was his original gig.
Yeah, my first thing with Rick Moranis, that guy was Honey, I Shrunk the Kids.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, both Vicky and Danny look very confused about all this conversation.
Sorry about that.
My first appearance was in 1980, so a long time before I was born.
I don't know how that movie holds up, but man, there's some funny scenes in it, especially when they had to drink themselves out of one of those giant beer containers.
Yeah, probably. Now that we're thinking 40 years ago, probably doesn't hold up at all.
It really inspired a lot of people to try and put rodents in their cans of whatever to get free stuff.
Oh, yeah.
It's still not.
They don't know.
That's not making them want to see the movie.
No, they don't know or care.
All right, let's talk about this dog in Colorado. This is just an insane story. A lot of people just assumed this dog passed and died because it got caught up in an avalanche and it went missing for several nights. And so the family was really bummed out about this whole situation. I know I would be too. Although, a couple nights later, who shows up? The dog, alive and healthy.
Whoa, really?
In fact, here's the deputy director of the Colorado Avalanche Information Center. I've tried to get that job, man. I've never had any luck. But here he is talking about how lucky it is that they found the pup.
Miraculously, the dog survived and made it back to Monarch Pass after spending a couple nights out in very, very cold weather. The best thing you could try to do is, not lose sight of them. Of course, we'll never know exactly what happened to this dog. Only the dog will know that story.
Oh, no, we'll know, because apparently DreamWorks is in talks with the dog, and they're making a movie. Liam Neeson will be playing the pooch. No, I don't know.
And if I know anything about dogs' memories, I don't think the dog's going to remember that story, actually, after a couple days. They forget everything.
I'm sure at the doggy bar, he's sharing that story all the time.
Oh, is he at the doggy bar?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
All right, in the world of sports, it's not looking like the Seahawks are going to get Deshaun Watson. So for many, I think myself included, not saddened by that. It looks like it's down to 4 teams. A very interesting situation, though, because the Houston Texans, they had to agree on these trade offers, basically, and now have to give these offers to Deshaun Watson because he has final say because he had like a no trade thing. So they already agreed, it sounds like, according to some reports, to these teams. Now it's a matter of whether or not which team he's going to go with. So those teams, looks like he's meeting with the New Orleans Saints, the Cleveland Browns, the Carolina Panthers, and also recently coming out is the Atlanta Falcons. I bring all this up because one of the people not very happy about this story, of course, is Baker Mayfield. He's a part of the Cleveland Browns. He put like this weird tweet out there on his thing, just being like, hey, I don't know what's going on, guys, but the last 4 years have been pretty amazing here in Cleveland. I have no clue what's going to be happening next, but I just want to let you guys know that I'm aware of what's going on, basically. And he says, I've given this franchise everything I have. That's something I've done at every stage and at every level, and that won't change wherever I take my next snap. So it sounds like even if they do get Watson, he might just be done with the Cleveland Browns. So some people are speculating, and including some NFL analysts like Ian Rappaport and other people, there's 2 teams that he could end up at. One being the Indianapolis Colts, the other, the Seattle Seahawks.
Well, of course, yeah.
They're in every conversation when it comes to a quarterback right now.
Yeah, exactly. How would you not put them in a conversation? What will Baker do? Because he actually lives at the Cleveland Stadium. What's he going to do?
Those commercials.
That's the poor guy's going to, where's he going to live?
Well, I'll probably have to rent that space out. And, Lumen Field's got some suites.
He can sublet it.
Yeah. I was going to be saying, that's going to be an amazing commercial if he, all of a sudden is like, guys, decided to move to Seattle. Here's my new home, and then
Lumen Field.
Lumen from now on. What if he lives at T-Mobile Park? A little bit of a commute, but
it's such a commute.
Well, climate pledge is a little unreasonable.
Fair enough.
Baker, how do you feel about getting sacked a lot? That's all we're just, anybody who we get to ask them, how do you feel about getting sacked a lot?
You say that. I feel like in the draft I don't know, they'll be young, obviously, but I hope that's going to be a massive thing for the Seahawks to get some offensive line.
Don't you feel like Russell would have stayed if they really were thinking about that?
I don't know. I think Russell was already out the door. And it looks that way because he went out the door of Seattle and right in the door of the Children's Hospital in Denver. I don't know if you saw the video of it yesterday.
Oh, I have not seen that. He was there?
You're happy because, hey, he does great things for communities, and I know he's going to do great things for Children's Hospital in Denver, and he did some incredible stuff here in Seattle, but man, it felt more final. You know what I mean? When you see him in the Broncos colors and Sierra's wearing a Broncos sweater and you're just like, is it too soon?
It feels like a betrayal even though he's doing something good. It's like, why, you son of, how dare you visit kids?
It's funny, though, because if you want to be entertained, go on social media wherever these videos have been posted because, of course, the trolls have come out. People who once loved Russell, like, yeah, have fun with it. He does that for a couple years, and then it's all for show. So enjoy it while you can, Denver. I'm like, gosh, man.
It's all for show.
Right? He did it for a decade. And one person's just like, yeah, they're like, dude, he's been going there consistently. And they're like, yeah, he only goes during the season. And they're like, well, I mean, what? Why are you guys nitpicking these things? Like, he's still doing good stuff for the community and for kids. And then another person's like, yeah, he hasn't gone for the last couple of years, which I love. Someone responded and goes, we were in the middle of a pandemic. I don't think he could. Like,
good old,
just can't win.
Good old trolls, baby.
Although, I mean, man, he's making it. It's going to make it tough for Seattle Seahawks fans. Not only with doing good stuff like that, of course, a lot of love for Russell Wilson, even though he's no longer on the Hawks. Now the rumor is that he's trying to campaign Bobby Wagner to come to Denver and join the Denver Broncos. Because there's a few teams that are definitely interested in Bobby. There was a rumor yesterday, I don't think it actually happened, but the rumor was like the Steelers were making a big pitch for him. I don't know what's going on, but I'm sure a lot of teams are. I mean, he's still got some gas in the tank. But that would be weird, man, seeing both Bobby and Russ, the two leaders of our offense and our defense, now playing for the Denver Broncos.
Well, I mean, look, to me, it rips the Band-Aid right off. That's how I look at it. Like, it rips it off so that we're right where we're supposed to be, which, I don't know. They don't want to call it a rebuild. Well, until we see more information. There's a big press conference today, so we'll see what they have to say.
What if they say we just got Baker Mayfield? How would you feel about that?
You know what? Frankly, the press conference is going to be a BS conference. I've really lost all confidence in both Pete Carroll and John Schneider as far as what they say, because they're not going to tell you anything. When they say we're not sure, when they just use the fancy language to basically get around what's really going on, it's like, as far as I'm concerned, I've lost confidence in both of them, and to the point where I don't care what they have to say. Just make sure you put a good product on the field, because obviously your press conferences are useless. They really are.
We need you. It would be so great if a reporter was just like, hey, Pete, hey, John, how are you going to lie to us today? And
exactly. I mean, and I think Pete's old enough that he might punch me in the face, which is okay because he's in great shape. He'll probably really hurt me. But, I mean, I'm tired of it. I really am. It's just like, enough of your double speak. Really, you just don't want to. Yeah, I have had it because really, it's like you should have, we know what it is. We know that you did not want to actually make Russell the focus of the team. And you only did it for, I guess, putting butts in the seat or something, but they never intended to make that team about Russell Wilson. That's just not Pete's bag.
Wouldn't that be great? Today's press conference was just them talking about how they're increasing season ticket prices, which is the rumor that's happening. That's not what the press conference is about, but apparently it always happens every year.
That would be hysterical if they said that.
We just want to thank all the Seahawk fans. We've got some exciting stuff in store, and for you season ticket holders, we're putting them up an extra $20 a ticket.
Woo! We're rewarding you by lining our pockets.
A couple people have been texting in now. Do you guys like Russell's new catchphrase? Hashtag Let's Ride.
Oh, let's ride. I get it.
Oh, they're riding a horse?
Yeah, the Broncos, bud. Yeah.
If they eventually work out a gif where Russell's on a cowboy hat riding a Bronco, they might have to be my second favorite team. Just for that stupid
really?
thing.
Oh, boy.
Just for that.
We lost you just because of a cool little T-shirt, maybe.
I need Russ riding a horse.
Okay.
With a cowboy hat.
What is with you guys and riding things?
I don't know, but there's a fascination with that. You're absolutely right. Yeah. Hey, Kraken play tonight. They're going to be at home taking on the Tampa Bay Lightning, so hopefully the winning ways continue.
Yeah, that's right. We're on a streak.
Yeah, 1-game winning streak, baby.
Woo! Streak to me.
Hey, as far as weather, 52 degrees, going to be cloudy. Thanks to Beacon Plumbing, Heating, and Mechanical for giving us the Migs Report, and that's what's up, BJ. But we have more pressing things to talk about.
Yes, we do.
Oh, Oh, Sarah.
All right.
We need to get to the bottom of Sarah and her infatuation with lips.
Because today is National Lip Day, you said, right?
Yes.
Oh, yes. I love them.
Why do you...
I've loved them since, honestly, I could remember. Yeah, forever. I don't know. I just love the look of them, and they're so sultry and sexy, and like...
If you had to pick a celebrity, who's your favorite celebrity's lips?
Oh, well, obviously, the first one I go to is Angelina Jolie.
Those are solid.
For sure.
Yeah, she does. She is. And as far as I know, they're real.
Yes.
Yeah, as far as I
think
know.
they are too. I mean, I don't know either, but they look real. And there's definitely a difference between the real ones and the injection ones, for sure. Because I watch a lot of reality TV. So
That's the one thing of all, like, the plastic surgery. That's the one I can never understand because I guess sometimes people just see things differently. I mean, that's the body dysmorphia and all that stuff is a real thing. I get it. But like when you see someone go over the top with those like lip injections, it just does not look natural.
No, it doesn't match your face. That's why you don't have them in the first place.
Like I think you could do I think you could do it and just do it like on a more subtle level. But some people just like, they're like inflating that balloon until it pops.
Yes.
Oh yeah,
That's a good way to put it.
And my thing too is it's a lot of the top lip. Like I have some friends that are starting to do it nowadays, and like it's just like they keep the bottom lip kind of how it is, and then the top lip is just like crazy huge. And that's just weird looking.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, get that duck look. I don't like those kind of lips, but I love them. Yes.
And your lips are tattooed on somebody's body, so that must be a real honor then.
Oh, yeah. Oh, my gosh. Yes. I want Jay Rubs to do that. I want that to be like his wedding gift to me. My lips somewhere on his body.
Does he have any tattoos?
He has no tattoos, no. Yeah. It'd be his first. And the best.
Nope.
Yes. I got a good set of lips for that. So if any of you want a lip tattoo and want me...
Yeah. Dude, one time I remember I was at a bar with some friends, and they had like a friend of a friend was there, and she just wouldn't stop talking about like how much she liked my lips. Right? She was just like, "Those are great. They have big fat lips." Blah blah blah. And then she's like, "I gotta kiss them." And then she just leans over and kisses them. This is forever ago. I was single at the time, and I was like, "What the hell just happened?" And like a couple minutes later, her husband shows up.
Oh boy!
And I'm like, "Oh man, this is weird. Like, what the hell is happening?" And then she tells him, she's like, I kissed his lips, aren't those great? And he's like, that's nice, honey. And I'm like, what is happening? Like, it wasn't even like as if it fazed him whatsoever.
That sounds like a normal thing in his life, and he's just resigned to it.
Right? He was like, that's nice, dear. I'm glad you liked his lips. And I remember being like, I need to get out of this situation.
Yeah,
like,
quick.
I left soon after that. I was like, I'm going to finish my fish and chips and get the hell out of here.
At first, I was thinking maybe she was attractive, and this is like, wow.
She was.
She wasn't have to do anything. You just had your lips, and she was ready.
She was attractive, like not like like she wasn't unattractive. It was when like I wasn't opposed to the situation, but then when the husband showed up, she became a lot less attractive.
Oh yeah.
Kind of ruins the mood.
You thought you were going to have yourself a special day, and it was not.
Well, I was factoring in my head, like, this is the middle of the day. How late do I need this night to go? Like, you're like, could something happen from this? And then the husband showed up, I'm like, I don't even want to venture. I want out of this situation.
Well, look at you on National Lips Day. You and Sarah, the big celebrants.
Yeah. Sorry to you guys all with the little lips.
Yeah.
Yeah. You didn't get them from me, by the way.
Oh, yeah, Mom, for sure. Thank God.
Wow, are you lip shaming Dad?
Yeah. I'm lip shamed over here.
Yeah, I am.
All right, now I'm going to go get some shots. I'll show you. I'm going to come back.
If you get lip injections, okay, I will approve of that.
Yeah, I'm coming back a little bit. Duck Face McGee.
Hey, a couple texters volunteered. They said they'd be more than happy to get Sarah's lips tattooed on their butts.
Oh.
Hell yes. Anywhere you want my lips, please.
I don't know if that. Do they realize that she's not going to kiss their their backsides? Do they get that?
She's just going to send a picture of it.
Yeah.
I didn't read the fine print of the text.
Yeah. Lovely texters. Yesterday, Steve, he did get this one right.
What VH1 dating show starred Bret Michaels?
Oh, I love that show. Rock of Love.
Did you? Wow.
Yeah, because whenever there was drama, he'd dip out and make his roadie buddy handle it.
Wow. That's right, man. You want a shot at beating Steve? You got it. 206-421-ROCK. We're playing Beat Migs at 650 on The Rock.
Today's podcast was brought to you by Travis Gagne, bankruptcy attorney. Here's another question from a listener. If I can't afford to pay my bills, how am I going to afford attorneys and bankruptcy fees?
One of the things people ask me all the time as a bankruptcy lawyer is that how am I going to pay all these fees and costs because I'm here because I can't afford to pay my bills? And of course, we understand that. I mean, being in the bankruptcy field. But one of the things to remember is that if you decide, once you make the decision to file bankruptcy, you can stop paying on all of the creditors that are going to be included in the bankruptcy, and those are the funds that you can use that you have been paying your creditors to pay your attorney fees and court costs to get your case filed. And once your case is filed, you're not going to have most of those payments anymore.
Thanks, Travis. If you have more questions about bankruptcy, you can reach out to Travis anytime at ChooseTheRightChapter.com. That's ChooseTheRightChapter.com. Thanks for listening.
Take the next step toward the career you want, be it business, cybersecurity, healthcare, or more. UMGC can help you get there. No application fee when you apply by August 31st. Visit umgc.edu, certified to operate by Chev.
Your home equity. It could be an untapped opportunity instead of an untouchable asset. Introducing HomeTap. HomeTap is an investor, not a lender. They give you cash in exchange for a share of your home's future value. Use it to pay off debt, make renovations, fund a business, or just live a better life. There's no interest or monthly payments to worry about. HomeTap. Get more from home ownership. Get more from life. Subject to eligibility, terms and conditions apply. Visit HomeTap.com to apply in minutes. That's HomeTap.com.
$20 million, $19 million, $6 million. These are all awards recovered for clients of Phillips Law Firm. To win big, you have to fight big. And Phillips Law has been fighting the too big to fail insurance industry for decades. Not every case will have a multi-million-dollar outcome, but Phillips Law will fight just as hard to recover the outcome you deserve. If you or a loved one has been injured in a car accident or on the job, call or click today at 1-800-JUSTICE or visit justiceforyou.com.